Welcome! This video talks about how to ensure a successful interpretation assignment for the upcoming parent-teacher interviews. Every year, during parent-teacher interview nights, MCIS interpreters help hundreds of limited or non-English speaking parents communicate with their children's teachers. Thank you for being part of this project and facilitating this crucial communication that helps ensure the well-being and success of children in schools and communities across Ontario. Here are some things to keep in mind to ensure your assignment goes as smoothly as possible. If you need to contact MCIS regarding parent-teacher interview assignments, please email your coordinator or call the MCIS main line and follow the menu prompts. Please listen carefully, as the menu options have recently changed. The team here at MCIS has put together some tips of do's and don'ts. Let's get started. Please make sure that you check all assignment details in the confirmation message provided by MCIS and clarify any questions you may have at least 24 hours prior to the assignment. You must ensure you have access to the information in the confirmation message at all times, either on your smartphone or by printing it out, as you may need to refer to it during your assignment. Print out the assignment attendance sheet and make sure you take it with you and obtain sign-off from the school office. A link to the attendance sheet will be included in your confirmation email. Please make sure that you are on time. Make sure to consider the following: checking the location ahead of time and planning your route. Consider weather and traffic conditions at the time of the assignments. Consider schools are extremely busy places during parent-teacher interview nights, and it may take you a few minutes to find parking if driving. Please report to the school office, introduce yourself, and ask for instructions. Make sure you do a proper interpreter's introduction for every teacher and parent you interpret for. Interpret everything without additions, omissions, or distortions. Remain impartial at all times and never express personal opinions. When the interview is over, check with the teacher whether you will be needed to interpret for any other parent. Check with the school office whether you are still needed, and when they confirm you may leave, have the school office sign your attendance sheet. If your assignment ends before the scheduled end time, call MCIS, as you may be needed for another school. Make sure you always follow the interpreter's code of ethics. If you encounter any issues during the assignment, for example, an emergency or you're running late, contact MCIS immediately to ask for guidance. Please make sure you follow the phone menu prompts if you're contacting MCIS, as the phone menu has recently changed and we want to make sure we can help you in a timely manner. Now that we've looked at the do's, let's look at the don'ts. Please do not be late. It is good practice to arrive 15 minutes ahead of the scheduled start time to allow you time to orient yourself, find the location, parking, and the contact person, etc. Do not accept an assignment unless you are sure you can make it. When you cancel last minute, MCIS may not be able to replace you, which means clients may go without service. We therefore take last-minute cancellations extremely seriously. Do not wait until the very last minute to report discrepancies. Contact MCIS right away if you are double booked, have incomplete information, or need any clarification. And lastly, do not forget to contact MCIS if your assignment ends earlier than scheduled to confirm if your services are required elsewhere. Our team here at MCIS also wants to remind you of the interpreter's introduction. The interpreter's introduction should be in English and in your target language. Please remember to include all of the main points: your first name and your language, who sent you or who you represent, in this case MCIS, accuracy, completeness, and fidelity of interpretation, confidentiality, impartiality, clarify first-person interpreting, so you have to ask the clients to speak directly to one another, note-taking, interruption, and permission to interpret. Here is a sample introduction that you may use. You can say, "My name is blank. I am the blank interpreter sent by MCIS. I will be interpreting everything that is said as faithfully as possible. I will be interpreting in first person and would ask you to speak directly to each other. I may interrupt if necessary for clarification. I may also take notes to aid my memory. I will remain impartial throughout the assignment. Everything that is said will remain confidential. At the end of the session, I will destroy the notes. Do I have permission to be your interpreter? I will now introduce myself in blank." We'd also like to take some time to remind you of the interpreter's code of ethics. The interpreter's role is to deliver as faithfully as possible messages transmitted between individuals who do not share a common language. In order to successfully fulfill this role, the interpreter's performance is governed by 8 ethical principles. Accuracy and fidelity. Interpreters strive to render all messages in their entirety accurately, as faithfully as possible, and to the best of their ability without addition, distortion, omission, or embellishment of the meaning. Confidentiality. Interpreters will not disclose and will treat as confidential all information learned, either uttered or written in the performance of their professional duties, while adhering to relevant requirements regarding disclosure. Impartiality. Interpreters strive to maintain impartiality by showing no preference or bias to any party involved in the interpreted encounter. Respect for persons. Interpreters demonstrate respect towards all parties involved in the interpreted encounter. Maintaining role boundaries. Interpreters strive to perform their professional duties within their prescribed role and refrain from personal involvement. Accountability. Interpreters are responsible for the quality of interpretation provided and accountable to all parties and the organizations engaging the interpreter's service. Professionalism. Interpreters at all times act in a professional and ethical manner. And last but not least, continued competence. Interpreters commit themselves to lifelong learning in recognition that languages, individuals, and services evolve and change over time, and a competent interpreter strives to maintain the delivery of quality interpretation. Finally, please make sure that you complete the completion of assignment. It is included in the confirmation email sent to you at the time the assignment was booked. If the link is not there, you must have received another email with the subject MCIS Report Assignment Completion online with the assignment number. You must complete this form in order to receive payment for the assignment. After submission, you will see a confirmation screen and an email notification will be sent with all the details for your records. Thank you for watching,